Hello everyone, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, sorry. Oh my God. Esteemed judges and distinguished participants, it's an absolute honor to be standing before you today in this prestigious International Medical Student Research Conference. So I'm standing here to present about the trends in research on the Association of Mental Health and Stress Level-Induced Hypertension, a bibliometric analysis. So why should we talking about this? So, ladies and gentlemen, mental health and stress remain escalating global concerns, significantly influencing cognitive, behavioral, and emotional well-being, with profound implications for physiological health. Globally, hypertension and mental health disorders have significant interconnections. Hypertension affects over 1.28 billion adults, with stress being a notable risk factor. So, stress-induced hypertension is prevalent, and according to the World Health Organization 2023, stress contributes significantly in hypertension through mechanisms such as increased cortisol levels, which elevate blood pressure and heart rate. So here, for the objectivity that I use for our articles here, that two aims the summarize and the publication of correlation between mental health and the stress level induced using a bibliometric method. So we all know that the bibliometric method is a technique used to analyze scientific publication patterns through quantitative data, such as the number of articles, citations, and then authors and institution, and even the keywords. So for the bibliometric method here, we not only use the PubMed, we also use like Scopus and something like that. And this study, we use PubMed for analyzing 321 articles indexed in PubMed. We have the control and we have the focusing on meta-analysis, randomized control trials, reviews, and systematic reviews for our theme about the hypertension and the stress. And data were visualized using Voice Viewer here, a powerful tool for bibliometric mapping, ensuring a robust visualization of research trends and help synthesize extensive research data. And here, for the Voice Viewer as well, we are going to the result and discussion about the figure number 2, the orders of the journals. That the journals here we go to the red one. The red one is about the note circles represent the authors, and the size of each note indicates the number of publications by that author. The red one is the bigger and the many authors inside. So we are going to the next figure, is number 3. It's about the department of authors and the correlation between the authors and then between the department, that the occurrences of the some articles. Here we are going to the line of the department that represent its occurrence frequency. The size and then the lines connecting nodes indicate co-authorship, and their thickness reflects the frequency of collaboration. The visual helps identify influential researchers and collaborative cluster within the field. And then we are going to the keywords. Here we are from our journals and then from our study here we got 5 keywords. That the first is cardiovascular disease, and then depression, coronary heart disease, epidemiology, and pathophysiology. With cardiovascular disease, that is the newest of the keywords that used by the authors. And then for closing in conclusion, we got some conclusion. For this bibliometric analysis provides not only valuable information, but also increasing interest in the subject and may guide us for future research regarding the association between mental health and hypertension induced by stress level. Thank you very much and have a good day.
Such an amazing topic. Do you have any comments or any questions?
You mentioned that further study in this area, we should focus on hypertension, mental health, and stress level, right?
Yes.
From my understanding, we also have this kind of study, this kind of research publishes might be more few years already. Could you explain more why we should focus on these three keywords?
For the keywords or for the publish?
For this kind of study, because you mentioned that we should focus on this kind of study, right?
Oh yeah. Okay. Thank you very much. As we're talking in the first time that the mental health and then the hypertension by World Health Organization said that over the 1.28 billion adults, especially for adults, with stress being a notable risk factor, that stress factor here have correlation to hypertension. And then for the hypertension as well, from World Health Organization 2023, stress contributes significantly to hypertension through mechanisms such as increased cortisol levels, which elevate blood pressure and heart rate. So here, I think and I believe that everyone here, maybe we are as a teenager and then as adults, have stress level that maybe probably because of our study and then probably because of our life, our social life, it would like increasing our hypertension, our blood pressure. So it from the stress make a risk for the hypertension that will increase and enhance about the prevalence in our country especially.
Because in your figure 4, you mentioned about cardiovascular disease and coronary heart disease. I'm just wondering where is the hypertension, or you retrieve the hypertension from this, the other figures or the other results?
From the keywords from cardiovascular disease and then depression, it has another keywords of the stress-induced hypertension. That the most common keywords that the authors use for the submit for their publication, something like that.
Okay, it's quite related, but it's just wondering why it's not have hypertension in here. Just my curiosity. Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much for your brilliant question.